All right, so we will just come to stand. And everybody hear me okay? Just give me a wee thumbs up and then I'll know. All right, perfect. So bringing just the feet just hip distance on your mat if you have one. We'll just begin by getting the neck and the arms gently moving. So allowing the right ear just to slide down towards the right shoulder, and then the right hand slide down to the outside of the right knee. Feel that really strong stretch on the left side of your back. And then slide the hand back up the thigh and reach that hand towards the ceiling. Melt it across your body into mermaid. And now you're feeling the left ear come down towards your shoulder. And then coming down to that side again. So right hand to the outside of the right knee. Right ear to right shoulder. So the left arm's not going to do anything for now. We're just going to work through the right side. Lovely. Once more. Slide the right ear to right shoulder. Strong stretch through the side of the neck and the lower back. And then sweep the fingertips overhead. Left ear to left shoulder. Lovely. Come back to center. Before we switch sides, we're going to inhale and shrug the shoulders up. And exhale to let go. Inhale to shrug. Exhale, let go. Lovely. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Lovely. And last time. Really nice. Taking the left hand over now into mermaid. With a nice strong stretch. Let your right ear slide down to your right shoulder. And then release. Slide the left hand to the outside of the left knee. And bring the left ear to left shoulder. Lovely. And switch. Lovely. We'll do one more. Lovely. And then from there, we're going to bring the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing. And on the exhale, we're going to open as we look back towards the palm. Inhale to close. And exhale to switch sides. Lovely. One more each side. And then we're going to keep the arms at shoulder height. Take the feet slightly wider. And we're going to sit into a deep squat. And then come back up and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. And deep squat. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're pressing back and up through the heels. Pressing the pelvis forwards. Really nice activation of the buttock muscles and the tummy muscles. Lovely. So you can inhale to lower. Exhale to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Last 2. Really nice. Taking the feet now just back to hip distance apart. And we're going to bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. And at the same time, bring the left leg up to hip height. Lovely. And then we're just going to alternate. So we're marching on the spot. So you exhale to take the hip up, inhale to lower, exhale, take the other hip up, inhale to lower. Lovely. One more each side. And then we're going to keep the right hip up to hip height. Lovely. And we're going to bring both arms up overhead. And we're going to pull down as we keep the right hip up. Just gently soften the left knee. The tummy muscles just gently engage. Exhale to pull down. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And switching sides. Hover the left knee to hip height. And exhale, take the arms out and wide. 2. Lovely, really nice. Great, we're going to bring both feet back to the floor again and come into some calf raises. So we're going to hover up onto the toes as we float the arms up to shoulder height. And as we lower, we're going to pulse 2, 3, 4, 5. So arm pulsing in towards your side. Exhale to hover and inhale to pulse. Really nice. Last couple. Last time. Great. Okay. We're going to come in now to a step stance position. Just taking the left foot forwards and right foot behind. See how this feels for you. So you can do a mini lunge, knee halfway. You can do a full lunge where your knee almost touches the floor. And ideally, we're going to do the full lunge with a rotation. So we're going to open up to the right as we lower the right knee. It'll look like this. Lovely. 2 more on that side. And then before we switch sides, we're going to come to the wall, coming into our wall presses. So we're going to progress it this week. Instead of lowering just to the wall, we're going to take the legs away from the beginning. So as we come into press, we're going to reach one leg behind and then alternate. Lovely. Lovely, really nice. We'll do one more each side. Great. And then we're going to move into our lunges on the left side. So coming back onto the mat, taking the right foot forward this time and the left leg behind. So see what feels best for you, either mini lunge, full lunge, or full lunge, and rotate open to your left this time. Exhale to lower and inhale to come back up. Lovely. We'll do 2 more on that side. And then just come to rest back in standing again. Lovely. Well done. So we're going to do 3 roll-ups. So just to get some nice motion through the spine now. So as we exhale, we're going to bring the chin onto chest. Soften the nose to breastbone. And then melt through your spine. Press the hips out behind. And lower the fingertips towards the floor. Once you're there, we're going to straighten one knee and bend the other. It's kind of like you're walking on the spot. Lovely. And then bring both feet to rest and gently peel back up. Roll the shoulders back and take the arms up and overhead. Lovely. Exhale. Circle the arms down to your side and just continue to melt down towards the floor. Once you get towards the ground, you can bend and straighten alternate knees. Really nice. Gently peeling back up. Grow tall through the spine, taking the arms up and overhead. And then release. Last time. Hold in 2. Bring the chest towards the thighs. Reach the fingertips to floor. And then walk out the knees. So straighten and bend. Really nice. Coming slowly back up. Inhale, take the palms together. And then exhale to release. Lovely. We're going to continue on down now. I'm going to a plank position or downward dog position, but we're going to start with being on the hands and knees first. So we're going to take the knees just directly underneath the hips, hands directly underneath shoulders. And just spreading out the fingers nice and wide. Feeling equal pressure through the heels of both hands. So we've got the toes curled up behind. And we're going to sit back on the heels. And gently hover the knees. Just to warm up. And then come back to knees and take the weight forwards onto your hands. So hands to knees, hover the knees. Back to knees. And then bring your body weight past your hands. Lovely. We're going to do 2 more and then we're going to press straight up into our downward dog. So we're going to hover the knees next time and press the body back in line with your arms. Lift the hips to the ceiling. And we're going to walk on the spot in this position now. So bend one knee as you straighten the other. And then straighten both knees, press the hips once more up towards the ceiling. And then release to lower. Lovely. Walk the hands a few inches forwards. And take the hips forwards into half plank on the exhale, and then inhale to reach back. Reach the hips right back, lovely. Tuck the hips in and under to half plank, and then inhale, lift the hips to ceiling. Lovely. We can progress that to full plank, so taking the knees off. Inhale, back to knees. Exhale to full plank. Inhale to knees. Lovely, staying in either half or full plank now. So either staying in half plank or full plank. And we're going to do 3 presses. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, sit back. So choose what one's best for you, either half plank or full. And then come into that position and do your 3 presses all on the exhale. 1, lovely, well done. 2, 3, and then inhale, sit back. Lovely, we'll do 2 more rounds. So you feel the tummy muscles engage. Feel the pelvic floor muscles tighten, so as if you're squeezing around the back passage, just very gently. Lovely. And then once you're done with those 2 rounds, just take the knees nice and wide, bring the feet together, and then you're going to sit back into your shell stretch. So just stand in shell stretch for a wee second. Yeah. Let the breath travel right down, deep into the pelvis. Feel the tummy muscles relax and soften onto your thighs. And then think about taking the breath into your upper back. Lovely. Coming back up onto hands and knees. And just walking the hands back now so they're directly underneath the shoulders. And knees are directly underneath hips. Lovely, we're just going to work on a wee bit of spinal range of movement here before we go back into a few more downward dogs. But first of all, we're going to press through the heels of the hands on the exhale. And we're going to move into our cat stretch. We're going to tuck in the hips. Press the mid back to ceiling. And allow the chin just to soften onto chest. And then we inhale, press the hips out behind, and just gently look up ahead. And then exhale, scoop the hips under and round. Really nice. Coming back to neutral spine. Keeping the back nice and flat now. We're going to go into some sideways movement. So think about sliding your rib down into your hip as you turn to look over towards that hip. So if you're looking from a bird's eye view, yeah, you're creating like a C shape in your spine. And then slide your right side of your ribs into your right hip and turn to look over your right shoulder. So they kind of describe this like movements like a dog wagging its tail. So you'll be doing like a C shape from side to side, lovely. And just take a wee note. See, does it feel really tight on one side compared to the other, or does it feel more awkward to do to one side? So you're getting lots of swing through the hips. Really nice. Okay, we're going to tuck the toes in underneath once more. And we're going to press back into our downward dog. So keeping the toes scooped under. Think about sitting back towards your heels and then lifting hips to the ceiling, lowering the head in between the arms. Lovely. And then we're going to bend the right knee in towards your chest and then press up towards the ceiling. Bring it back down, switch sides, bend up the left knee and then reach and come back down. So as you take the knee up, you kind of bring your weight forwards over your hands and then you press back to reach the heel of the ceiling. Lovely. We're going to do 2 more each side. Keep the upper body nice. Think about still keeping the hips towards the ceiling. Lovely, well done. Really nice. Coming back onto the mat and then sweep the hips forwards into your cobra. Keeping the belly button just gently drawn in towards your spine and the hip bones off the mat. Keep breathing and then we're going to turn to look over the left shoulder while staying in cobra and then turn to look over the right. Left and right. Lovely, 1 more each side. Lovely, really nice. We're going to just finish as we thread the needle here. So resting the left forearm onto the floor. Turn the right palm up and slide it in behind the left elbow. Keep the knees nice and wide and resting your right ear onto the mat. So do that really strong stretch in between the shoulder blades. We're going to hold it for a few more breaths. Lovely, and then gently switching sides. So coming onto the right forearm. Turn the left palm up towards the ceiling. And then slide it in behind the right. And then now you're taking the left ear towards the floor. Lovely, 2 more breaths. And then we're going to come into rest in a kneeling position. So on the right knee with the left foot forwards. So bringing the left foot forwards. We're going to transfer the weight just from the back knee onto the front foot. Taking the arms overhead and feel a nice stretch on the front thigh. And just gently hold that stretch and we're going to side bend the upper body to the left and then back to center. So feel a deeper stretch down through the front of your thigh. As you hold the thigh stretch and then sweep to your left, lovely. Lovely. And then soften the arms down, staying in the thigh stretch. And we're going to open to the left and then come back to center. Really nice. Staying on that side, just relax the arms now and bring them to the, just sort of frame the foot. So left hand will be closer to the left foot and then right hand onto the mat as well. And just lean forward into thigh stretch and curve the right foot under and lift the right knee up. So you've been a really deep stretch now along that right thigh. And you're going to look up ahead. So lift up the chest and head. We're just going to hold for another 10 seconds. So just keep breathing. Think about keeping the muscles nice and soft. We're creating length in the hip muscles. Really nice. Come back and sit back on the right heel then. And lengthen the hands towards the left ankle into a hamstring stretch on your left. And pulling the left toes up towards you. Lovely, really nice. Slowly coming forwards and bringing both knees onto the floor now. And sitting back on your heels with the toes curled up underneath. So we're just going to do a wee stretch in center before we go on to the opposite side. So we're going to push up onto the knees and float the arms into chest stretch position. Lovely. And then inhale to lower. Exhale, sweep the fingertips up, press the hips forwards. You feel the buttock muscles activate. Feel the tummy muscles in the pelvic floor gently engage as you sweep the hands up. Lovely. Lovely. We'll do one more repetition. Really nice. And then we're going to come back down onto the knees. And this time take the right foot forwards. So we're going to bring the hands overhead and then sweep forwards onto the right foot. Take a nice thigh stretch on your left this time. And come back. So we'll do three or four rounds like this. And then we're going to add in a side bend to the right. So sweeping forwards, side bend right, and back to center. Come back up. Lovely. So you'll feel when you side bend to the right in your thigh stretch, just a deeper stretch up your left hand side, kind of like your front of your tummy, hip flexor, even into your rib cage. Really nice. And then float the arms down after that one. And we're going to open to the right. Lovely. Keep going with that. We'll do another 4 or 5 to the right. Lovely. Lovely. Relaxing the arms down now by your side. One hand, just frame the foot on either side. And then lean forwards to a thigh stretch. You can either stay here if that's enough and look up ahead, or you can add in that you curl the back toes up and press up the back knee. Really nice. Keep the chest up, head and neck nice and long. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften the knee. Sit back on your left heel this time. Keep the right leg long. And then reach the hands down to the right ankle. Lower the forehead towards the thigh. And get a nice hamstring stretch on your right this time. Lovely, really nice. We can come up now. And if you have a wee cushion, if you want to take it and pop it down on your mat. And we're going to come into a seated position and just gently cross the legs. So we'll slow it down now and we'll do a few wee nourishing stretches before we go into our relaxation. So we're going to inhale as we look to the right side, and then exhale to look left. Lovely. Gently come back to center. Let the neck stay nice and long now and relaxed. And we're going to take the left hand to the right knee. Come into a seated twist to the right. Take the right hand behind the body and press the chest open to your right. So coming into a deep stretch that isn't painful. And then think about switching off the muscles. So let the muscles relax. And you're wanting to create some stillness now, just in the mind and body. As you notice your breath just beginning to slow down now. Lovely. Think about breathing space into the spine. And exhaling tension out of your spine. Lovely. And then just gently release. And come into center. And we're going to uncross the feet now and just take the soles together. So just allow the soles of your feet just to touch nice and gently in the center. And from there, you're going to release the knees, let them open out to the side. And then gently bring your chest forwards you're going to kind of hug your feet with your hands and lower your nose down towards the heels. Yeah. So feel that deep stretch in your lower back, the groin muscles, sometimes even the lower neck, the back of your neck. Can really feel a stretch with this. And continue to let the breath slow down. Think about breathing into your upper back. And you're inhaling to create space. Nourish your spine. And just gently exhale any tension. Very nice. Gently, slowly coming back up. Growing tall through the spine. And we're going to cross our legs once more, taking the opposite foot in first. And then coming into seated twist to your left. So bringing the right hand onto the left knee and bringing the left hand behind. Gently press the chest open to your left now. So notice, does the stretch feel any different in different places on this side? Lovely. Let the muscles soften and switch off. And bringing stillness into the body. And notice how the breath has really slowed down now. Lovely. One more deep breath in. And then inhale, come back to center. And just coming on to our backs now, just to finish with a few stretches in lion. So we're going to begin with hugging both knees off the floor, up towards your hips, and then floating them off to the right as you open the palms out wide and turn to look over your left. So feeling a deep stretch in the mid-back, around the rib cage, possibly along the fronts of the shoulders too. Really nice. Come into center. And then bringing the knees to the left and turning to look over your right. Lovely. Gently coming back to center. We're going to hug the back of the right thigh. Press the heel up to ceiling. And then gently pulse the foot up and down. Feel the hamstring stretch. And you're just gently sliding the wee nerve inside as you pulse the foot to ceiling and back. Circling to the right for 3, 2, 1. And to the left for 3, 2, 1. And switch. And switch. Lovely. Taking the heel and popping it in front of the left knee. You can either push the right knee away to feel a slight stretch in the right hip, or you can hug the back of the left thigh now to feel a deeper stretch. Really nice. Keep hanging on to the left thigh and lower the right foot to ceiling. Press the left heel up to ceiling now and begin to pulse the foot up and down. And draw circles to the right for 3, 2, 1. And left for 3, 2, 1. And right. And left. Really nice. Bring that heel now. Place it on top of the right knee. Either press the left knee away or hug the back of the right thigh, coming into your deep hip stretch on the left. Really nice. Releasing both legs out long. Take them nice and wide. And then bring your arms nice and wide and reach them overhead. I'm just going to breathe into the tummy. So inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Gently breathe into the belly for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Once more. Nice deep inhale for 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. I'm going to let you relax your arms down. And if you want, we're going to move into the relaxation now. So if you want to grab another wee blanket or anything to put on top, or another cushion underneath your knees, if you want to change your music or anything, go ahead. And I will leave it to start in a couple of minutes. All right, so we'll begin with the wee poem from Rumi. Our minds are like a guest house. Every day we welcome new visitors, happiness, sadness, anger. Some feelings and emotions can be unexpected guests. Welcome and embrace them all. Even if they're a little unpleasant or frightening, sometimes sweeping in like a storm, messing up the house. Still, treat them well. Maybe a good cleanup can make room for something new and beautiful. The worrying thought, the shame, the jealousy. Meet them all at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each guest is a gift and has been sent for a reason. Why do we care about bringing body and mind together? Can't we just continue as we are? Reuniting body and mind, which have become alienated from each other, will reunite us with ourselves. Once we've come home to ourselves, we can be fully present for ourselves, fully present for others. If we are sad, anxious, or lonely, we may think we need to fix or change something in our minds. If our shoulders are tight, if our back aches, we may think we need a doctor to help us fix that area of our body. But the key to happiness is being fully integrated in mind and body. And much of our suffering comes from an unnecessary division of mind versus matter. We may think there's something wrong with our minds or wrong with our bodies that we need to fix or heal, that one separate thing. But it's impossible to remove mind from body or body from mind. They are two manifestations of the same thing. Breathing in, I'm aware of my whole body. And breathing out, I'm aware of my whole body. Allow your body to relax now and be aware of the floor beneath you and of the contact of your body with the floor. And breathe. Allow your body to sink into the floor. And become aware of your breathing in and out. Be aware of your abdomen rising and falling as you breathe. Rising, falling, rising, falling. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your eyes. And breathing out, allow your eyes to relax. Allow your eyes to sink back into your head, letting go of all the tension and all the tiny muscles around your eyes. Our eyes allow us to see a paradise of shapes and colours. Allow your eyes to rest, sending love and gratitude to your eyes. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your mouth. And breathing out, allow your mouth to relax. Release the tension around your mouth. Your lips are the petals of a flower. Let a gentle smile bloom on your lips. Smiling releases the tension and the dozens of muscles in your face. Feel the tension release in your cheeks, your jaw, your throat, and breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your shoulders. And breathing out, allow your shoulders to relax. Let them sink into the floor. And let the accumulated tension flow out onto the floor. You carry so much with your shoulders. Now let them relax as you care for your shoulders. Breathing in, become aware of your arms. And breathing out, relax your arms. Let your arms sink into the floor. Your upper arms, your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists, hands, fingers, all those tiny muscles. And breathe. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your heart. And breathing out, allow your heart to relax. We have neglected our hearts for a long time in the way that we work, eat, and manage stress and anxiety. And breathe. Your heart beats for you night and day. Embrace your heart with mindfulness and tenderness, reconciling and taking care of your heart. Breathing in, bring your awareness to your legs. And breathing out, allow your legs to relax. Release all the tension in your legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, your toes, all the tiny muscles in your toes. You may want to move your toes a little to help them relax. Send love and care to your toes and breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Your whole body feels light, like a water lily floating on the water. And you've nowhere to go, nothing to do. You're as free as a cloud floating in the sky. And breathe. Bring your awareness back to your breathing, to your abdomen falling and rising, falling and rising. And breathe. You're feeling deeply relaxed now in mind and body. As we take a long, deep breath in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to let go. You've nowhere to be, nothing to do. Breathing in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to let go. Feeling softer and softer. Moving into our final breath as we inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Returning the breath now to normal, gentle breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. You're feeling completely calm, relaxed, and at peace. Take this feeling of peace and relaxation with you as you return to your day. We've come to the end of our relaxation.